Surprise, motherfucker.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Mickeyctx, and welcome. So today we're going to be talking about some of the things that I know that I experienced through college that might help you guys out and Brosophines going into your first semester in college. Now, I know you guys and Brosophines might have already just started college, might be into the first week or so, or about to start college, and I don't know where else you might be from. So I'm going to tell you some of the downsides of all these awesome things that you're thinking in your head that you're going to be having of freedom in college, because I know that you're entering for the first time this fall to your university or college, but I'm pretty sure it's safe to say you're excited. You're awesomely just can't wait to start college, and you're nervous and anxious and maybe even a little bit paranoid. But not everyone gets that way in the beginning. That could have just been me. But above all else, though, you're craving the freedom that comes with living away from home from those parents of yours that might have not let you do jack shit, you know, in the high school years. And now, oh my god, I'm a big grown guy, big grown Brosophine, I'm here in college, and I get to do what I want. As great as that libertation is, there are definitely downsides that you're unfortunately going to come to realize as you go. So one of the first things that I learned in college was that everything that you want costs money. Yeah, your parents are going to give you money, but you don't have as much spending as you would have had if you would have been, you know, back in the days with your folks, because everything that you want to do is cost money. Of course, you're not stupid, I know that, but you don't really understand this until you're the one paying for everything around you. Literally everything imaginable around you, anything in your surroundings that you want, you must pay for, or anything that you want to participate in. Might be going clubbing or things like that. That's step one into the real world. I mean, that happens once you get your own job and you move out the house. You're expected to do this, but it's going to be a surprise in the very beginning, because you're going to have to learn how to budget and how to learn how to just manage your wallet into something more smart, because you will fuck up in the beginning. A lot of people do. And unfortunately, that's what happens. So, I mean, you got to think about the bills. You got to think about your apartment. You got to think about, you want to heat your apartment during the winter. You hope, you get a raise at work. You want to go explore downtown. Well, you need money for that too. I mean, hope you're ready to shell out this $4 an hour parking ticket. I'll tell you that much. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that you're going to have to, pay for. And, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of people just have that downfall in the very beginning, and they don't understand how freaking expensive it is to have Starbucks every day and things that you were doing before you went into your first semester in college. Now, here's another thing that will help you out, because it's unfortunately that this is how it is in the very beginning, and until maybe later on you might think that, okay, because you came from high school friends, now in college I'm gonna have real friends, and typically you do, but in the very beginning you have to understand that no one knows nobody. So people don't really care about you. People don't really care about anybody, really. So this sounds horrible, especially when I start seeing it in person, because it's true. People don't really care about anyone, because everyone's so scared and so new to things that they don't know who to really care about yet. I mean, that takes some time to build and time to kind of just communicate and build chemistry with your friends. In the beginning of high school, I'm pretty sure that no one cared about you either. I mean, that happened towards the very end. That's why your memories of high school are awesome and fond, because you have so many good memories, because it took 4 years to build. So, or 5 if you felt the grade. So, but anyways, no one really cares about you, but you don't have to get your main focus about school, because no one cares about you at the very beginning. It's human nature. It just happens. People will lie to you and try to trick you and deceive you countless times before you actually realize this. So it's just practice as you go. But not everyone is evil. Not everyone will truly want to do this to you. But I mean, it happens, and you just gotta move on. So that is another thing to look out for when you're in your first year in college, and actually your first year in anything in life and your job. Always remember that. Now, you're used to your mom waking you up, or your dad waking you up, or your grandma waking you up, whoever woke you up in high school to go to school maybe, and it's going to be a little different now. So time management is up to you, because unlike high school and every other situation that you might have done, there is no scheduled blocks of time in college. So if you get to college, you get to college. That's how it is. I mean, people don't really care that are professors. If you don't get to class, they're going to be pissed, but they really don't care. They're gonna kick you out. They're gonna be like, hey, get the fuck out of my class, or it reflects on your grade. Certain teachers even punish you for a certain amount of time that you're late, and they're deducted from your grade at the end of the semester. So always have that in mind, because it's not like in high school you got a tardy slip and you're good to go. You might even do detention, and this is probably why they did that in high school, to get you ready for college, because they knew some things like this. In some colleges they do this. So if you do get really late and become a habit, you will not do good in college. You have class, you have work, and that's it. Don't do anything else if you really want to succeed in college. I mean, but if you really want to have a good time, don't just make it a priority having a good time, and everything else put it on the side. Trust me, a lot of people fuck up and they end up dropping college because of that reason, because they have so much debt, or they just don't want to do any work, that there's nothing else that they want to do in college. So the rest is up to you. Nobody is going to make you go to work or also do homework. No one's going to force you to exercise. Hell, no one's even going to make you eat. So if you're not eating, no one's going to care that you're dying in starvation because you don't want to eat. You have all the time in the world to do whatever you want, you know, once you're done with all that. But before that, you got to do what those things are coming up towards being, because if you don't do it, trust me, it will become a bad habit, and you will never become, you know, a serious individual in this world. But with that said, have fun in college, get your shit done, and remember, get things done that you don't want to do. Always get them done on time, because if you don't, you're just gonna get left behind. So don't waste these amazing years, but know when to back off. Get ready for the best fucking time of your life. That's all I gotta tell you, because college is an amazing time. I had, you know, have a blast, and it's just awesome. You know, when I was a freshman, I didn't know much, but now, of course, I do. So hopefully this information helps you guys out, and of course, my Brosophines out there. And if you guys could do me a huge, big favor, hit that like. It always helps this channel out every time you guys do that. And if you haven't done so already, what's wrong with you? Hit that subscribe button. It just, you know, it's illogical. Hit the subscribe button. Keep on coming back and help me out every time you guys do that with that like. So I always appreciate you guys when you guys do that. And of course, until next time, there's yours truly, Mickeyctx, and I'm out. Well, she doesn't have a Facebook or anything like this. How do I make this happen without coming off like a creep? Basically, how did people find other people for Facebook, Twitter, and other social media? Alright, bro. Can I tell you something? You've come to the right place, my friend. We're gonna